Final redemption. Pacquiao versus Ugas. Final redemption. Your Dennis Ugas versus Emmanuel Pacquiao. What I read between the lines of the latest statement by Manny Pacquiao, ABS-CBN, that would be another trilogy, best of three. Really have the proof of winning. So if the rematch will be held January, that would be September, October, November, December, January. 6 months after the first fight between the Filipino and Cuban boxer. So from January, we will be counting another 6 months. February, March, April, May, June, July. So that would be July, right after his inauguration, win or lose, in the biggest battle of his life, which is running for President of the Republic of the Philippines, July, or maybe even before that. I don't know. Let's leave that to the planners and the promoters of boxing in Las Vegas. It's not impossible. Ano ang pinagkaiba ni Manny Pacquiao kay George Foreman? The only way to prove who is really the winner among them in the ring is for a trilogy. Si Big George, like Manny Pacquiao, is also a born-again Christian. Nung binigyan ng kamalayan si George Foreman ng Panginoon para magbigay ng papuri sa kanya pagkatapos ng kanyang boxing career, or so it seems, nagbuo siya ng sarili niyang grupo at saka siya na doon ang floor manager sa kanyang building, na kung saan inaharap niya ang mga batang Amerikano, mga young people na Amerikano. Tapos awang-awa siya. So wala man pay-per-view noon. So, kunti lang ang kikitain ng mga boksidor noon kahit sa heavyweight. Kahit sa panahon ni Muhammad Ali, walang pay-per-view. Unlike during this time of Manny Pacquiao, at the peak of the boxing popularity worldwide, and the advent of this great technology, pay-per-view was invented, and so si George Foreman nagbalik ng boxing para meron siyang nailaang pera sa kanyang ministry. At ngayon nga ay gumagana na, naging health buff pa si George Foreman. Kasi nga pag papasok ka ng boxing, kung ano-ano lang kinakain mo, mahirap yan. Bakit ka nagkaroon ng cramp sa legs? Simple. Ang boxing, 30, hindi abot ng 40 minutes eh. Hindi mo tennis. Iisa man lang, individual sports man lang din yan. Pareho man lang yan. Tingnan mo si Roger Federer, veteran ang tawag ko sa kanya. Si Novak Djokovic, si Rafael Nadal, yung nagtuturo sa ating kampiyon na tennis na si Iyala. Ano ba ang kinakain nila? Ano bang binabao nila? Cavendish banana. Ang malakas ang buga pag meron kang athletic event, ang nagtatrabaho diyan yung puso mo. Ano ba ang dapat mong kainin para makatulong sa puso mo? Magbuga ng malakas. Hindi ka magkaroon ng cramp. Dahil maraming potassium ang saging. Saging lang. Dapat ang mga atleta, mga health buff din, kagaya ni George Foreman ngayon. So nagbalik siya sa boxing, what? At the age of 45. Hindi lang siya naging kampiyon uli. Knockdown pa niya si Morer. Mas batang-bata sa kanya. The age of 45. So, anong pinagkaiba kay Pacquiao? Wala. Hindi pa matanda. Yung kita mo yan, lakas-lakas pa. Nawalan lang ng lakas sa kanyang mga paa. Nag-cramp. Mahirap yan pag nag-cramp. Kaya mawalan ka ng lakas niyan. Hindi pa yun ang downfall ng Pacman. So, a trilogy is possible. Nothing impossible with that. Among all known local vocal aspirants to the highest office of the land, like Mayor Sara Duterte, si Yorme Iscomorino, Vice President Leni Robredo, and the rest of the pack. And also General Ping Lacson, the only no pork barrel senator of the Republic of the Philippines. Sa marami pa, si Bongbong Marcos, paplano pa rin yan. Let me express this to you candidly. I think Manny Pacquiao is one of the best prepared. Why? Look at these following qualifications if you have them in your list. Financial wise, Senator Pacquiao is the most prepared and qualified to launch a massive nationwide campaign with a war chest that is personally his own. He may, like his present and past predecessors in big-time politics, to welcome the big mullahs or so-called donations, but that would be at the very big expense of surrendering precious leadership and independent government decisions, I think. Historically, none of these countries' so-called leaders were able to free themselves from the mighty influence of the very rich bourgeois and the oligarchies. Among all present crop of leadership, only Manny Pacquiao has the capacity and tendency to free himself from the influences of big industry players, political and business-wise. One example of that is his friendship and loyalty to Manong Chavit Singson in the so-called Solid North. Singson admitted having to end his camaraderie with Pacquiao primarily because he doesn't want tobacco taxes being raised. Singson had so many reasons doing that as both a politician, big-time tobacco-lanja businessman. Pacquiao also had his own reasons, standing for what he believed is right as both a both a fighter and senator of the Philippines. This is one classic example of a friendship loyalty ending up where loyalty to his country begins. So, Manny Pacquiao fighting against Ugas, Yordimes Ugas. According to Pacquiao, that was his easiest encounter with another boxer. don't know. But probably so because you have seen the three Mexicans being down by this great Filipino boxer. I think he has the right to know to say those words. And your Dines has a big respect to the prowess, boxing prowess of our Manny Pacquiao. Wala namang imposible dyan eh, trilogy. Yan ang fight talaga for redemption. Even the most colorful careers in boxing end up in disaster and humiliation. But not for George Foreman. He even ended up becoming a health guru. Ayun nga, basta maingat lang tayo sa mga kinakain natin. Especially pre and post fight. Nakikita ko noon kay Pacquiao. Isang beses lang kami nagkita niya, na-interview ko sa Jensen. Kikita mo ang disiplina ng atleta. Pag malapit na ang fight niya, ang target niya noon si Mexican din. Kunti lang kinakain. Tapos alis. Yun ang disiplina ng isang boksidor. Mahirap din maging boksidor. Hindi ka pwedeng palaging busog. So, fight.